Greetings and welcome, or welcome back as the case may be. Today I'm going to discuss with you some of the workings of the mind of a madman. And so to that end, I'm going to answer a question that I've been asked many times throughout my life, and that is, why astronomy? Astronomy doesn't impact our daily lives for the most part. And so people often ask me, why didn't you study this other thing? You've got the mind for it. Why didn't you? And the answer, the bottom line is because those other things just didn't interest me. They interest me, but not to the degree I want to devote my life to it. So why astronomy? And the answer to that is exactly that first word. Why? Why do we have planets? That's what got me going. Why are planets here? Why do they come together? How do they come together? And so I'm interested in why things work the way they do. They don't have to. Einstein, anecdotally, was once had a reporter comment to him, Mr. Einstein, isn't it amazing that math is so good at describing the world around us and the universe? And Einstein's remark was very telling, if it's true, that that's not the amazing thing at all. The amazing thing is that we can describe the universe at all. You see, the universe doesn't have to abide by rules that we determine. But when we get to digging at things, there are rules. The universe works a certain way, and that's the way it works. Physics and astronomy and chemistry and all these sciences are really just us poking at why these things work the way they do. And so there are certain things we don't understand yet, and we call those laws. The laws of thermodynamics. We don't know why entropy increases in a system, but it does. It works. It's never been disproven. So there's no black swans, as we could say, using a metaphor. So to that end, we call it a law because we don't know the why. And we move on, and we base theories off of it. Because these are underlying assumptions, our underlying observations, and then we make more observations so that we can explain why certain things happen. And that's the basis of theories. So people think of theory because in the common language, it's just a guess. That's not the case in science. In science, a theory is what we're after because it gives that why, how. It answers these questions. It gives more detail and emphasis and information than a law. Law is just an observation. Hey, this works. Don't know why, but it does. So we're after theories in science because that's what's backed up by all these tests and experiments and observations. So if you get somebody saying, it's just a theory, they just told you they have no idea what they're talking about if they're talking about science. The words, it's just a theory. A law is not a proven theory. Okay? A law is an observation. Hey, this works. So getting back to the topic at hand, why I chose astronomy is because I'm interested in the why of planets. Why do they form? How do they form? Where do they come from? What materials go into making them up? Why do those materials come together? So that's why I got into astronomy, is to look at planets, to look at why they're here. So keep that in mind. And this is why my main knowledge base, my primary knowledge base, I should say, because I'm pretty good at all the sciences, including biology even. But that primary focus is in planet formation, and as an associated thing, star formation, because stars and planets form together. So that's a little bit of a look into why I chose astronomy instead of any of the number of other things that I could have attacked. It's these questions that drew my attention and said, hey, let's figure this out. So with that said, I'm going to leave you for the week, or for the day, I should say. And we'll talk to you next time. If you enjoyed this, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.